if you can call it the bottom of it.
Now, based on what you've just said about the method of counting, when somebody says, even if there's a break in terms of the consistency of the striations, you continue to count. You don't start from one. Would you say that that student got the test right?
Are you speaking in terms of CMS?
I'm talking in terms of CMS striations, yes.
Yes, madam. That is how they count it. If there's a break, there's no line, they do not count it. They start again until they find 3. And therefore, that is why they're limited to 2 sets of 3 yes. or 1 set of 6. With pattern matching, it's not the same.
Maybe I need, I'm sorry. Maybe I need to repeat my question. My question is, if a student says, it's just a hypothetical situation. If a student says, in a CMS method of analysis, where, for instance, back to my example, there's a first striation that runs through the same bullet and the test bullet. There's no dispute about it. But the second striation, which is found in the same relative position or area, is only found in the test bullet. I mean, it could be either on the test bullet or on the exhibit bullet. Let's say it is only found on the exhibit bullet. But even under the strongest microscope, that striation is not there on the test bullet. And then you go to the third striation, it is found on both bullets. Then you ask the student, how do you count this striation? Then the student says to you, you continue to count. In other words, you count the first one as 1. Even if there's a breakage, you continue to count the third one as a second striation in order to get it. Would you then say that student got this method of counting right?
No, madam.
Thank you. So you give that student the wrong, because he has failed the test now. So
that is not how CMS works.
Axiom.
No, but let us talk about this student. We're not done with this hypothetical situation. I'm asking you give that student the wrong because he would have failed that answer, not so.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering who that student is. Ma'am, I won't tell you who that student is. It's for me to argue at the end of the case, not so. Thank you, ma'am. I don't want to spoil it, ma'am. I think I no longer have any questions for you. Thank you very much, particularly for the last answer. Thank you very much. I've got no further questions, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, Ms. Mutharan.
Who are Advocate Mnisi's friends? Who are Advocate Mnisi's family members? And what is wrong with this man? He has too much fun at work, okay? He's one of those guys where you're trying to be serious, you're trying to go through life with a straight face, and he just shows up with his jokes. And let me tell you something, I thoroughly enjoyed this segment. I wanted to do an isolated, exclusive video, shareable video, okay? Short, sweet, compact, so we can just digest what Mnisi did here. First of all, this was brilliant, okay? He gave the most condescending witness ever. She started her whole cross-examination arrogant as F, okay? Not only was she arrogant, she was condescending, she was rude, she was borderline arrogant. No, she wasn't borderline arrogant, she was definitely arrogant. She was just borderline... I'll let you tell me what borderline she was, okay? She was definitely, there was something borderline about her. But I can't find the word right now because, you know, Mnisi has me so distracted. I can't be focusing on her. After what Mnisi did, Mnisi took his time, okay? He took his time with her. And he made sure He got her where he needed her to be, from a place of authority. Yes, from a place of high and mighty. That was the borderline I was looking for. So he got her to descend, okay? She descended, okay, to his level, one-on-one. After, of course, she choked on a couple of tears and realized, oh my God, this is a live recording. Those YouTubers that Stein hated so much and Chico Tola can't stand, they're going to make videos about me too, so let me just choke it up. And she continued that sentence, but since that moment that she choked up, the arrogance could not return. It could not find itself. And then from then on, she could now answer questions, okay? Perfectly. Had she arrived with that without the arrogance, she could have been a channel favorite. But oh well, we cannot count her amongst umlungu wetu, okay? Because no, we cannot. But you know what? I digress. Mnisi got her to calm down, get off her high horse, and start answering questions until the point where he tells her about this hypothetical student who's learning how to do CMS, okay? Consecutive matching striations, okay? Although Miss Captain Grobler here made it very clear in South Africa they use the pattern matching system, okay? But there's an alternative system. Mnisi gives her this hypothetical system. They all know the CMS, but they prefer over there at the ballistics lab in Dondoni, okay? They prefer pattern matching, but they certainly know how CMS works. So Mnisi takes her for a ride. And he says, you know what? Let's do a hypothetical situation. What if there was a student? And even if there's a break, he continues counting. And when he's pointing, he's saying, there, it's there. And what does Captain Grobler say? That is not how CMS works. You've got to count continuous lines. Once you hit a break, you start again. 1, 2, break. Start again. 1, 2, break. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it means you didn't get a break. You continue counting. Anytime you get a break, you start again. And Mnisi goes, no, anzwanga. Let me ask you one more time, okay? One more time for the record. One more time for the record, but most importantly, for the state to hear you loud and clear. I have a feeling, though, that the state doesn't understand the matching striations because, as Mnisi said, there are very few cases where the defense has their own ballistic expert. Take note of that. If any one of your family members ever gets, charged for possession or whatever, make sure they get a ballistic expert, okay? Private ballistic expert. But then I think the state didn't catch it. Because why didn't they object? Their favorite thing to do. The witness must not answer that question. So they continue. Mnisi says, let me ask you one more time. I don't think you understood my question. She asked the question again and she answers it again. And Mnisi goes, you know what? Thank you so much, especially for your last question. And you know what? I'm not going to bother you any further. I've given you a hard time. I'm just going to end it here. I cannot change this mood. And no, I'm not going to tell you who the student is. And he hits Erin Gomez Zulu mic drop. Like she could have left without knowing that the student is actually a real person. And Mnisi cannot hide his smile. He's so satisfied. He gives the judge a quick look. He gives the state a look. Nobody's disrupting his joy. Mnisi was like a kid in the candy store, okay? And then he says, no, you know what? Let me not spoil it. I am going to end my cross-examination here because, girl, Captain Grobler, that was a beautiful on goal. We love it for us. Thank you so much, okay? Thank you, especially for that last answer, which is a sharp contrast, right? You remember what he did when, I think it was with, was it Mangena? Yeah, it was with Mangena. He said, I wish you a bright future. Mnisi will forever, you know what? He's becoming my favorite. He's becoming my favorite because I love his sense of humor. And I love how he doesn't take anything seriously and he doesn't carry a grudge. I truly would love to sit down and interview Mnisi. Let me know in the comment section if we should do that one, because this guy is hilarious. And I think we can learn a lot from him. Hello, Merchant of Venus. Hello, Macbeth. Hello, Romeo and Juliet. Tell me something. Listen, I haven't heard just the words Merchant and Venus in years. And I don't want to tell my age, but Merchant of Venus? Now I even want to go back to read it, because it's been that long. It has been a long time. And you could tell that moment Judge Rutter was carried, okay? He was proudly remembering Macbeth. Okay, come on now, Judge Rutter. Like, that was the most humane, I would say, we find. I don't think he's placed well as a judge. I don't think he's placed well as a judge. I've said it before, that maybe he should have been a lecturer in some university somewhere. But judging, especially the Mzansi trial, it doesn't have a good look on him. Especially after that heated exchange with Shololo yesterday. But you know what? I have said a whole mouthful because I just wanted to celebrate Mnisi in that moment. But you already know, if you're a channel member, drop Mnisi. Okay, emojis in the comment section down below. Let's show off and show him some of our channel pride. Because that was just beautiful to watch. That was beautiful to watch. And as this channel, we want to, as members of this jury, we also want to take a moment to thank Captain Grobler, okay? Thank you, Captain Rita Grobler. That was phenomenal. That was a fantastic save. We thank you for that. On goal. I cannot wait for Mnisi. But I already know what the re-examination is going to say. I already know what Sibanda is going to say, so bookmark this. Sibanda is going to say, in South Africa, they don't use CMS. So Mangena got confused because they don't use CMS method. They use pattern matching. That's what they use, the pattern matching system. So, yeah, but you know what? And then Mnisi takes a seat. Judge Rutter says, okay. And Ngumalo says, I have nothing for this witness, okay? I'm just going to be my name, okay? I'm just going to be Zitulele, okay? Skip. This woman has been through a lot with Mnisi. There's nothing I could possibly say that can help us in any manner. Mnisi has got it covered. Well, at least that's why I think he didn't cross-examine this witness. But thank goodness he's planning to cross-examine Untini, okay? Thank goodness, because he says he needs to prepare. So he better not go from I need to prepare to, oh my goodness. Was it because they wanted to go for recess? Without having completed ballistics? This is interesting. Okay. But you know what? I wanted to share my most favorite moment, okay, with Mnisi this week. Mnisi has been brilliant. If you're not a channel member, you absolutely know it is optional. I promise not to rob you. Go ahead, click the join button, okay? It's down there in the description box, the link over there, or you'll see a word join in a box. Click it. You can see the prices. It's not expensive, okay? I promise not to rob you, and this is all in fun and light. I also want to take, let's listen to this portion, okay? Let's listen to this last bit, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
I have no consideration. I have no consideration for this.
Oh, against you. Okay.
But can I start after break?
What's the time now?
It's 11:05.
11:05.
Yeah. 11:05.
11:05.
5 Okay, I'm going to talk first.
Nice.
I know.
Hey, I want to know what Ramasipili is saying to Mnisi. He's probably telling him, you did a fantastic job. Look at his hand. You did phenomenal. Good job. That was, oh my God, that was brilliant. That was brainy. So that is it from me. You heard it for yourself. Ngumalo is not saying anything, okay, to this witness. He's skipping the line, okay. It's going to be Mshololo in our next video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that subscription button, okay. Turn on the notifications. It's going to be a busy last day, okay. And one other thing. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. That's a huge favor I ask of you. I really would appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you on my next upload. I know I have some shy people, okay? You know what? Let's get to know each other. At least drop a soccer emoji for me, okay, in the comment section down below. And that just tells me to say hello. And I'll just, you know, pop in and say hi. Tap your shoulder and say hi. And I won't bother you, okay? I won't ask you for your opinion. I'll just say hi, all right? Thanks so much for watching. Absolutely love it when you do. If you're watching from outside the club, today's a good day, okay? A good day to turn on those notifications because, okay, won't be posting as much as I have been because I'll be moving over to my other channel. What other channel, you're wondering? It's there in the description box down below. There in the description box, okay? I'll be definitely posting a lot over there. Today's video, let me give you a sneak preview. I will be reacting to Pravin Gordhan's daughter's speech at his funeral. I have a lot to say, but I'll say it on my other channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload. Mzansi Unfiltered, checking out. Catch you on my next upload.
It's my lot, I'm indebted. Yeah. As the court pleases, my lord, I'm indebted. Yeah.
If the grooves don't fit, acquit the 5 accused. Mnisi has done a fantastic job proving there was no match.